What's up, man? I'm Margiela. Welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I'll be reviewing Maison Margiela by the Fireplace. As you can see right here, I have a 10 ml little decant, I guess you can call it. Very nice. This scent right here smells amazing. It really does smell like what it says it is. Maison Margiela scents that are like moments reproduction things is such a great idea, and I'm surprised nobody else tried to do something similar to that, because to me that's such a great idea, because scents always bring back memories, and scents also make you think of good moments, good times. It can also be bad moments and bad times, people. It's always associated with memories, so this is an amazing thing to have scents that remind you of memories. So the notes you can find in this fragrance are pink pepper, there's cloves in the top, and then there's gaiac wood in the mid with I believe maybe cinnamon, I'm not too sure. And then in the base, that's where you get vanillas and some type of resins. But like, yeah, I'm not too sure about the notes, but I'll definitely put up a note pyramid somewhere on the corners of the video. So I'm gonna spray this fragrance on my hand, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys about the wear and also how the scent develops on my skin and my experience with the fragrance. So this thing obviously is not the legitimate, obvious bottle that you're gonna get when you buy the full 100 ml or whatever the size is. So the sprayer might not be as accurate as what you'll get on the official big bottle, but this obviously comes from the company itself, little decanter thing like this. And the sprayer is not the best, but we do with what we have. Lord, did y'all see that shit? My freaking fragrance flew. And atomizer flew off when I pressed the button. Maybe I pressed it at an angle. Let me spray this thing again for you guys. You see? Nice, all over the place. One of the first things you smell when you spray this fragrance is you get a nice dose of cloves. But this cloves smells very smooth, but also reminiscent of like smoky woods, fire in a way. It smells very good. And as soon as it starts to dry down a bit, you start to get more of that gaiac wood, and I get a bit of chestnut and cinnamon. That's one of the notes I forgot to mention. Chestnut is a very, very important note inside of this fragrance. It kind of is like the signature scent inside of this. I think the gaiac wood with the cloves and the chestnut is one of the main things. Like those three things is the main things until they dry down. So right now it really smells fiery. Like it really smells like what it says, by the fireplace. It really smells like you're beside a fireplace, and then some type of cloves was thrown in there, and there's like a really nice wood that has a specific smell. You know, it's like a very sweet wood. It's not just fiery, burnt, ashy. It's more like a type of incense that's like burning slowly. It's very clean, I would say, but also not so rugged as you might think. You know, certain things like leather can smell very burnt, rugged, industrial. This does not smell industrial. It really smells foresty, but in a very cozy way. I don't know, I think there's a dose of cinnamon here, but maybe not. But also the chestnut is starting to come in more as it dries down. Like when you get to like the mid, you start to get more chestnut, more woodiness from the gaiac wood, which is very nice, pleasant. And then obviously when you start to go to that dry down, the only thing you're left is like with some amber, resins, and vanilla. And that's kind of what brings like a marshmallow effect to it. And it's very cozy. This fragrance really reminds you of that type of memory, you know, being by a fireplace, roasting marshmallows. It's very, very accurate. One thing I don't like about this fragrance though is that I expect it to project way more. This scent reminds me so much of Stronger With You Intensely. I think it's due to that chestnut, except the Stronger With You Intensely projects more. The performance for me is better because you can actually smell it more around you. This one kind of becomes very intimate within the first few hours of wearing it. Maybe also due to the weather. You might need to wear this in a colder environment. This is very suited for fall, winter. I really do enjoy it in the fall more because, I don't know, I just like woods in the fall, and in the winter, very nice sweet fragrances. This has a very good balance. Obviously, you can wear within the winter or in the autumn time, but it doesn't project as much as I would like it to. Cloves is a very strong, pungent note though. So if you don't like cloves, maybe you might not really enjoy this fragrance. It can also be kind of challenging for certain people because of that smoky asset that it has. Even though it's more coming from the cloves, it's something that not everybody might enjoy wearing until it dries down. But I really do enjoy this because it's different. It's not basic designer, you know. This is something that is very artistic, making you be able to see yourself in an environment, in a place. If a scent can do that, that's amazing. To me, that's like you surpassed another level that a scent is able to do. You know, for some people, making you feel good, making you smile is already a point. But to bring your mind to imagine yourself in a certain place, in a certain era, in a certain time, that's just beyond another level. Like, to me, that's amazing. This fragrance, you can get between 6 to 10 plus hours. Yes, it's very broad, but hear me out. For the first 6 hours, the scent will perform basically the same, just that it will change from being extremely smoky to less smoky, and then more vanillic, almost marshmallowy, you know? You know when you roast marshmallows, and then the marshmallow starts to cool down, and you smell less of that smoky fieriness, and more of the sweetness from the marshmallow, with hints of wood that you use to burn the marshmallow, as well as the sugars from the marshmallow and stuff. You'll still smell a bit of that smokiness because it was burnt, but it's not freshly burnt. So that's what happens with this scent. The cloves start to die down, that smokiness starts to go away. You still have parts of that fieriness, like you can still smell that it was burnt, but maybe a while back, because the cloves are starting to leave. And then the vanillas and the ambers are starting to take over. And that opening is very nice as well. The cloves with the pink pepper. I think the pink pepper really dilutes the cloves, so it's not extremely spicy and too, you know, astringent on your nose and making you feel like, whoa, too synthetic. And that's a really good thing. But yes, you get 6 hours, and after 6 hours, it really becomes a skin scent until like 10 hours plus. This thing will last. Longevity is not trash, but it's just not the most projecting scent. It will become like a lotion. You know, when you go to Bath and Body Works, you get a scented lotion, the scent dies down. It's not like a perfume, but it will stay on your skin for a long time. But it's because it became a skin scent. And this also happens to become a skin scent after 6 hours. So if you enjoy that and you like cozy scents and you don't mind it becoming a skin scent after, you know, 6 hours, then you'll really enjoy this fragrance. I think they should definitely release a lotion, if they haven't already, that you can pair with this scent. And I think that will definitely boost the performance even more. And I do believe that this is so cozy. They probably have candles and stuff that have this scent. It would make sense, not only from a marketing standpoint, but like as a consumer, if you like something cozy, you would like it to smell like that everywhere in your room. You know, it's just spraying a fragrance all over isn't going to do the same thing as a candle can. So that's just my thoughts. It's one of those scents that it smells more niche than designer because of the thought that they put into it and what it kind of creates within the scent that it is. You know, yes, it's wearable, but at the same time it brings memories to it. And I think they really depicted what they wanted to do with this fragrance. What could they add? I think they can definitely boost the aromatics of this fragrance to make it project more, be more lingering in the air. At the end of the day, performance and projection and stuff like that is all subjective. This is only based off of my personal wearings, my skin chemistry. It doesn't project as much as I would like it to, but also I haven't really worn this in the coldest of environments. So maybe with more wear, it will be different. But I also wanted to say something. If you already have Stronger With You Intensely, you don't really need to get By the Fireplace. They're not exactly the same, but they go in similar directions. The only difference is just that there's more clothes, I would say, inside of By the Fireplace. And also it has a bigger transition. By the Fireplace is more artistic. It's more of like something you just come and you smell from time to time. It smells good, makes you feel relaxed. While Strong With You Intensely is more like a fragrance that you actually wear all the time. So if you're gonna pick between the two, choose the one that you think has the best purpose for you. At the end of the day, fragrances is not something you need. It's a luxury you get if you can. This fragrance is really good overall. I'm gonna give it a solid 9. If the projection and stuff was better for me, then I would give this a 10 out of 10 because it's a genius idea. I love the whole concept and it smells amazing. So if you guys haven't tried this fragrance yet, even though it's been out for years, you should definitely go try Maison Margiela by the Fireplace because it's an amazing fragrance and it definitely will get you the vibes of being beside a fireplace. Thank you guys for watching. As always, have a great day, night, and evening. Peace.